Hey everybody, we are GFBS. We're Grand Forks' best source, and it's a Dirty Thursday with the Bullring Boys. Actually, it's a dirty, snurdy Thursday. Not only are we talking about sprint car racing today, but we're talking about vintage snowmobiles too. That's right. Jordan Adams, Dave Adams, in the studio today. Of course, we all know Jordan drives the number 20A home of economy Outlaw sprint car. Dad Dave, who knows pretty much everything. And not to mention, these guys are running the Beehive, so we're going to talk about a great event coming up this weekend. Your show, by the way, today brought to you, go figure, by the Beehive and Reynolds. You know, the Beehive and Reynolds, along with the Valley Drift Riders, are bringing back the BuzzRun Vintage Snowmobile Show and Ride. Join us. We're going to be there this Saturday, the 9th, at the Beehive and Reynolds. Registration starts at 9, judging starting at 10. Going to take a ride to Brewski's in Thompson at 1 o'clock. Awards and prizes will be coming out at about 5. Tell you what, any of your vintage snowmobile or snowmobiles, just $10 a sled. You can go for best original, restored, custom, the People's Choice Award. You know, last year was a blast, and we didn't even have any dang snow. Imagine how much fun it's going to be this year. You want to find out more, call 701-847-2181 to find out. BuzzRun is back. Beehive and Reynolds. Be there this Saturday, January 8th. Mark Dobmeyer was talking about loading up a trailer full of snow scoots, so hopefully he'll show up too. Oh, boy, here we go. Welcome back, Chad Hoff, the other half of the Bullring Boys. How are you doing, man?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good,
Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year. How'd your New Year go?
It went good.
You were traveling?
Yeah, we went to Montana. I did not have a procedure done.
Okay.
We went to Montana. Yeah, saw my family.
It's like, aren't you procedured out by now?
I tune in to watch him, and here he's like, "Oh, Chad Hoff, yeah, he had another procedure done." Like, no, I was traveling.
You missed out on the axe throwing on Monday night.
I know. I got the text from Paul. I was kind of sad.
I told Paul he can no longer leave his axe in the studio because if you saw Katie throw an axe, you would never want to piss her off. I could imagine walking in here and taking an axe to the forehead.
Was she sober?
I think she probably was.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's you guys. I would not want to be around Ella.
We kind of were.
Well, no, it's good to be back, man. I'm happy to be back.
Glad you're here. If any texts or comments or questions or whatever, call or text us 701-213-0863. Before we get too far into the show, got to do it. Our daily segment called Jokes My Neighbor Tells Me. Jokes My Neighbor Tells Me. Here we go. How do you get a Polaris rider excited? How do you get a Polaris rider excited? Well, you tell them that their sled is ready for pickup at the repair shop. That's how you do it. Sorry if I offended any Polaris guys out there, but I'm from Thief River Falls, and Ditch Pickle is my favorite, and I'm sure there's people on this table right now that will agree with me.
Yeah.
A couple of things I want to talk about. First off, I want to talk about Garrett Barclay. Back in 2006, he had an accident which left him with a spinal cord injury, C4 and 5. Thrown from his pickup at the age of 19, ruled incomplete in his spinal cord injury, leaving him quadriplegic. Well, now Garrett is 34. He's lived 15 years with his prognosis. Now, he's gone through college at Northland Community College in East Side with the help of BOC Rehab in the state of North Dakota. He earned a business degree. He also obtained a pass plan through the state of North Dakota. Now, this pass plan, what it does is it paid for Garrett's pickup and the adaptive equipment so he could be independent and get around in society. Now, it was a 2011 Chevrolet Silverado with $40,000 in adaptive equipment in it. His pride and joy for over 10 years. Now, imagine this guy works. When you're on disability, you can only work so much. So he gets paid for like 20 hours of work a week. He works like 40. Anyway, now in December this past year, he was on his way to a dentist appointment, heading home from the appointment when somebody pulled out in front of him, very icy out. He could not stop in that quick of a time. He ended up rear-ending the vehicle that pulled out in front of him, totaled his pickup. Now, this guy leads a very frugal life, been handicapped, comes with lots of medical expenses. He lives paycheck to paycheck, and another vehicle is, way out of his means. A pass plan is not available to him again. He just wants to be independent, never wants to be a charity case. But for Garrett to regain his independence again, he needs everybody's help to get him a vehicle, get himself around again. He's got a great mind, just kind of trapped in a body that does not let him do as he would like to do. If you would like to help, Choice Bank in Grand Forks or Grafton has got a fund set up for him, or get on Facebook for the Garrett Barclay fundraiser. There's a GoFundMe page there for him, and let's help Garrett get that vehicle he needs. Before we get going into the show, Chili Bowl is coming up. Donnie Schatz, I know, has got a ride there. I talked to Todd Truittson last night. Presley has got a ride there now. She's going to be driving for Rams Racing, along with Nick Hoffman and Dylan Silverman, and they will start racing a week from tomorrow, next Friday.
Yeah.
So that'll be kind of cool. And I also want to push, before we get into the show, the Bullring Boys T-shirts still for sale. All the money will go to the Racer Fund.
Racer Funds.
And also the River City Speedway Fire and Safety Crew. They're selling T-shirts too. So if you want to get on any of these T-shirts, all you got to do is give me a call.
That's a big thing too for the fire crew, because that goes towards their new stuff. They need new equipment, and probably, those suits they've been wearing for years. So they need something new there.
Yeah, they're not even red anymore. They're like a pink.
They're going to blaze orange here shortly.
I suppose we could start talking to the guys that are here.
Well, I suppose we better. They're just sitting here looking at us. Yeah, it'd be weird.
Driver of the number 20A Outlaw Sprint car, Home of Economy car, which is funny because we just had Wade Pearson from Home of Economy on a little bit before you guys got here. But Jordan Adams, how are you, man?
Fantastic.
Fantastic. You have got more going on right now than pretty much anybody I know. Okay, let's just go through some of this. I think somewhere in the mix, new dog.
Year old.
Okay. New house, about a year old.
Yep.
New bar.
Yep.
About a year old.
Yep.
And you're going on vacation.
Mm-hmm.
And you got a little something going on vacation.
That's what they tell me.
Yeah, that's what they tell you.
Getting married.
Getting married.
Getting married.
Oh, let's do this.
Yeah.
Congrats. Or we could do that.
I think last time I talked to him, if he has to wear pants, he's going to be the sadder side of things. Did you win that argument yet?
I lost that argument, so it's definitely khaki pants.
Definitely khaki pants.
Mm-hmm.
Khaki pants?
Right.
Yep.
So you're going to have deodorant in the back pocket just to spray down.
It's going to be hot, I'm sure.
Or just go stinky and be like, hey, I told you.
Sure.
If I wore shorts,
Yep.
this would have been easier.
Well, what were you thinking? Like Speedos or
Better.
Khaki shorts.
Khaki shorts. Yeah.
We're getting married right on the beach, so it's going to be a warm one.
Yeah.
Are you going to go to the tanning bed beforehand?
I probably should.
You probably should.
We'll see.
Well, North Dakota boys, we are pretty,
Pasty.
Yeah.
Pasty, you're so white, you're almost blue.
Yeah. Yeah. You blend in with your hat and shirt today.
Right.
I mean, crap, I don't even know where you're at.
The new camo.
There's the new hunting gear.
I will say this, you picked a good one. Abby's pretty darn cool.
Oh, yeah. She's awesome.
That's
good
I
for you.
agree with that, yeah.
So started thinking about kids yet? Making Dave a grandpa here?
Oh, my goodness. So we're throwing that question out right
Well,
away?
why not? Why not?
We're barely doing one day at a time.
Oh,
Oh.
that's grandpa right now. That's why he's always got to throw that question out.
I didn't think that's where he was going with that. But
One day at a time. Well, add to that list, he's also a bartender.
yeah.
He's a bartender. I was at the NLRA banquet, and I emceed that one. You had Christmas with the fam. Mm-hmm. We had a lot of fun. He was dishing out beers to everybody. Mixed drinks, It was good.
He's good at it.
He was running back and forth like crazy. He said, dude, do you need help? He's like, I got it. I'm like, all right, man, whatever.
And did
back and
you-
forth getting ice.
Did you hear the big news about the Beehive? They have fish bowls now.
You do?
Well, yeah, that was last year.
Yeah.
Wonder why that happened. Why'd you get fishbowl? Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, I think that happened on this show. We talked about it. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I went and got
sure?
the old fishbowl from Galaxy. since Galaxy is no longer with us. There we go.
Yeah.
Dave Adams is here. How are you, man?
Great.
Love having you guys on the show.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
He's just sitting smiling the whole time. He's having a good time already.
Yeah, he's a little under the weather today, too.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that
You look
happens.
fine.
Yeah, you do.
A little cold.
Little cold?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told him a bush latte would warm him up, but
I think he's got the other cough medicine there too.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
that's
Mountain
it.
Dew. Yeah.
well, first off, let's see here who's watching. Perry, Jeremy, Dustin, Casey, Jared. Wow, a lot of people watching already. So, somebody said a Snapchat. Soph. I don't know who that is, but I don't know if we're going to look at that or not. But
I don't know if we dare.
talk about last year, since we should talk about racing, since this is a Dirty Thursday show. But going to give yourself a grade from last year, A, B, C, D.
Oh gosh.
We won't throw an F out there. What would you give yourself?
Dad's already got one in his head.
Yeah. Overall, I'd probably say like a C.
Yeah.
It wasn't great. We had some good nights, but more not so fun nights. Did quite a bit of racing though. We didn't follow the NOSA schedule religiously, made it down to South Dakota quite a bit. So it was okay. Hopefully this year is better, but that's always what you hope for.
Yeah, and you know, the thing is, too, is a lot of people think because you have a bad year, you're just not any good anymore, but there is so much luck involved with dirt track racing. Some days it's your day, you know, and you hear drivers come in and say, you know what, it's better to be lucky than good. And that's kind of the truth, isn't it?
Yeah, I haven't found that luck yet, so
That's what
I
I'm
would
talking.
say that, yeah, it's definitely true.
It's got to come sometime. How many nights did you race this week or this year? This past year?
I'd say it was probably upper 20s.
Yeah, I know we were talking about beforehand, before the season started. You were saying you're going to tone it down a little bit because everything going on. You got the new house, you got the new bar. I mean, so to even get over 20 with that busy schedule that you have already, trying to be your own boss, that's tough. Plus the farm, you can't let dad alone.
Yeah, it was
Can't let dad by himself.
it was a learning curve, but we made it through. So
Can you call yourself a successful businessman yet?
No.
You know, everybody
working,
says,
so.
get your own business. You'll love it. You can make the rules. You can work when you want. And
Be
then
your own
buy
boss.
a bar. Look at that.
I love Dave's
So,
reactions.
How is that being an owner of a bar?
It's good. It's definitely a different lifestyle. You know, bars are very hands-on, so you're there a lot of the time. Late nights, you know, getting home at 2:30 in the morning after bar close, and then trying to get back up in the morning to not feel like a bum is tough, but it's just a different lifestyle overall.
So then you buy a house in Grand Forks. You own a business in Reynolds. Did you ever think you'd be making that commute?
No, so we bought our house in May, and the bar came up in August. So we were about 2 months off there,
Right.
or 3 months off, and that's just kind of how it worked out. So
That's all right, though.
it's not too bad. It is nice.
People commute a lot farther than that every day.
Yeah, it is nice to get out of town, get out of Reynolds.
Yeah. Is that amazing though when you think about how many people commute?
Yeah.
You know, it's from here to Hillsborough. People drive from here to Hillsborough all the time. They live in Hillsborough and work here, or Fargo, or vice versa. My brother lived in Jamestown, worked in Medina, and that's like 20 minutes. And I'm like, I could never make that commute every day.
Sure.
Crap, I do it every day. You drive across town, it's 20 freaking minutes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Where I live, I mean, it takes me literally 5 minutes to get to a store.
Yeah.
I can hunt in my yard. But yesterday, I couldn't get out of my yard until about 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
You dig yourself out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
The
oof.
skid steer even struggled a little bit yesterday.
Oh,
Had some
man.
good snow. A couple of more texts. Let's see. David, 2024. Mandy, David needs a Morgan diet. Samantha,
That would be it, huh?
where the heck is Abby? This is supposed to be Wives of Racing. Congrats on the engagement, by the way. Carrie Ann is watching. Carrie
She's
Ann, I was
awesome.
going to call you. We might do this Racer Wives thing again. Amanda Joanne Wright. Jordan is Hudson's favorite driver. Pretty cool when you're the favorite of somebody, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a lot to pick from, so must be doing something right, I guess.
You're just such a personable guy, Jordan.
Gotta be.
That's it.
Well, that's a big kicker too, Percival, and also these kids look at these guys as role models. Mm-hmm. I mean, and he's not one to fear away from that. And even on a not so good night, you're still really nice and respectful to the kids, which is a huge deal. As night closes, or even at intermission, when you're up there with me talking, you get up there at not the podium, but on that stage area. All those kids come up and give you high fives and stuff. That's a pretty big deal. I think that's awesome. Mm-hmm. And most of our drivers do that.
Yes.
And so, yeah, there's some out of town guys that I'd like to slap across the head sometimes, but just to be like, hey, they're here because of you and vice versa. Like,
Exactly.
So,
And is that how you look at it? These kids come up. I mean, maybe you didn't have a good night. How hard is it to be in a good mood when you've got these kids just clawing on you? Because, I mean, they think you guys are something to worship, Is it tough to do?
It's very hard. It's hard to put on a fake smile, right?
Yeah.
But it's huge because you know what? They're looking up to you. They would probably do anything to be in your position one day.
Exactly.
So you just kind of got to suck it up. It's part of life. You're not always going to win. So put on that fake smile and enjoy the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, nice way to put that.
Yep.
Nice way to put that.
I do it all the time.
Dave doesn't, though. He goes back to the
He
trailer.
just smiles
Yeah,
all the
look,
time.
that's all he's doing right now
doesn't
with
matter.
smiling the whole
Yeah.
We haven't even talked to him hardly yet, and he's just like, yep.
Yeah, he's sick with a Diet Mountain Dew in his hand, and he's still
That's
laughing
not
and smiling. Or Mountain Dew.
Yeah, that's straight caffeine.
Are you ready for the next season yet? Have you even started? What's the schedule going to be like for you for next year?
We're well on our way. We have our motors ripped out. I junked a car the last Outlaw race, so we got that one pretty much
Yes, you
stripped
did.
down. And then our other one, I think will be all right. And then we did order a new car that'll get here in March. That was the quickest you can get it. So we'll be scrambling a little bit when that gets in, but we're on track, I guess you could say.
Now, a lot of drivers say this. Is marriage going to slow down your racing?
Long pause there. Did you hear that?
Dave laughing.
No, no.
Not this year.
Not this year.
And it's not gonna mess up your schedule.
No.
Good. I've been waiting to play that.
Abby loves racing, I think, just as much as I do. So
Yeah, and then, I mean, she does the 50-50 ticket sales and all that stuff. I mean, it's always nice to see her at the racetrack because she's always got a smile on her face, too. Okay, I'm great. I'm excited about that. Now, as far as Dave's work goes here on the sprint cars, since now he's probably tied up in the bar a lot more, does that mean the old man ends up doing a lot of the work?
Yeah, I'm busier every year, it seems like.
Every year.
More and more happens.
You know, and it's funny because guys like my age, I always say to myself, next year I'm slowing down. I'm not going to do as much next year. I'm going to quit doing. You always pick up something else, and it seems like you're doing more than you were the year before.
Right.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Dave smiles 24 hours a day. Samantha, marriage doesn't slow racing. Just wait for the kids. That's why I asked you that right off the
I love
bat.
Samantha. She's so funny.
We got a big gig coming up this weekend. We're going to talk a little bit more about that. But right now, I want to talk about Valvoline Instant Oil Change. You know, everybody's in a hurry now. Nothing ever slows down. Everything needs to be done like yesterday. Well, when it comes time for that oil change, this is what I do. I go to Valvoline Instant Oil Change. I don't think I've ever been there longer than 20 minutes. Most of their oil changes take like 15. I pull up to the door. They open the door. I go in. I don't even get out of my truck. They do tranny and coolant flushes. They'll rotate your tires and batteries. But now when you go in for that oil change, they're going to top off your fluids. They will check your tires, your battery, your lights, your wipers, your cabin air filter. If you've got a fleet of vehicles, you can get a discount. If you're in the military, you can get a discount. They can text and email invoices and coupons. And when you go in for an oil change, mention you heard this on Grand Forks Best Source, and they'll give you $10 off your oil change. What a deal. They're open 7 days a week, no appointment needed. Pickup and delivery is available if you live in Grand Forks, which is pretty cool. You know what? For an oil change and a complete oil change and more, head on over to Valvoline Instant Oil Change, 3325 South 38th Street. You can call them up, 701-780-8462. Tell them that Grand Forks Best Source sent you. Dirty Snurdy Thursday with the Bullring Boys. Chad Hoff is back along with Jordan and Dave Adams.
Yeah.
Now, the reason we call this a Dirty Snurdy Thursday, for
Why
one
is
thing,
that, John?
well, we're going to be bringing in some snowmobile racing stuff this winter. And I thought Snurdy sounded pretty good.
That's pretty good.
And the reason we're doing it today is because of this vintage snowmobile ride and show at the Beehive.
Which these
this
guys know
weekend.
something about.
I think they might
Yeah.
know just
Yeah,
a
just a
little bit
little
about
bit.
it. I'm going to find the poster here. I just had it in my
have it, you
hand.
have it,
Yeah. There we go. See, I wrote the ad on the back of the poster. So that way I knew I wouldn't lose it.
You know what? I'm just proud of you for multi-purposing that paper. You know,
It's not all that easy to do.
every time you do that, you save a tree's life. That's just great. Joe.
Okay. Freaking tree hugger. Come on, man. You live in Duluth?
Oh my gosh.
BuzzRun Vintage Snowmobile Ride along with the Valley Drift Club, the Valley Drift Riders.
Right.
Last year was the first one.
Right on.
I thought it went very well. We didn't have a lot of snow, but what a great turnout.
It was, yeah.
And, you know, it was so funny because this is when the COVID thing was all blah, blah, you know, and you were sick and tired of hearing about it already. And you go into the Beehive, the place was packed. We did make the trip down to Brewski's in Thompson. Place was packed. I never heard of one person getting sick from being at this thing. But it was nice because at that time last year, it was a nice little release where people could get out, get together. I don't think I saw one person wearing a mask in either place, which was awesome.
Right.
But it was a great turnout. It brought me back. It was funny because I'm looking at all these different sleds, and I remember when all of these came out and which ones I had or got to ride or, owned. And it brought me, basically, it was a history lesson of my life.
Yeah.
From the time I was like 5 years old on, because I used to race that one. I had one just like that one. And, oh, man, I haven't been on one of these in forever. But was this your idea? Because this is a great thing.
It was kind of, I've been going to them for a long time, and our club kind of died out. The trail system closed down, and I thought, well, this might be a way to keep our club going and get some more interest and stuff. So, I thought, may as well try it.
And the thing is, you used to be able to go look in people's junkyards out in their woods and all this stuff, and you'd see all these old snowmobiles just laying there rotting. But now, vintage snowmobiles is really taking off. Now people are starting to find out what some of these things are worth with a little bit of work. But you've been a collector for a while.
Right, yeah.
How many do you have?
Oh, 20-some.
20-some?
Yeah.
We got any pictures there, Katie?
25.
But you have what? Have you found them this way, or do you do all the work to them?
I've found most of them that way.
Yeah.
I've done a couple myself. But
Yeah. My dad found an EXT in the weeds, and he went and offered the guy money, and he's at home. So I went home for New Year's Eve, and he's like, "You want to go get that thing started?" I'm like, "Hell yeah, I do." Go pull. I'm like, "Oh, no, not gonna pull that."
Seized up.
Yeah.
That's the first race sled I ever had was a 71 EXT Special.
They're so cool.
Yeah.
They're so cool machines.
What is this one behind? That doesn't look too vintage.
that is a 2005 F7 Joker edition.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
an early order that year, and my buddy worked at Articat, and he said, I had one, and he goes, if you can find more of them, it'd be something you should get, because it might be worth money. And they've really creeped up the last month.
Yeah.
So.
Now,
Right.
how often do you ride that sled?
That one I ride quite often when we do ride. Hasn't been rode in 2 years now, because no snow.
No
but,
snow.
Yeah. This is my favorite.
Yeah.
That's the favorite one.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what else we got here.
That's pretty cool.
That looks like
Oh,
is
that's
that
a kitty cat.
Puma?
That's
Cheetah?
72 Puma.
72 Puma.
Looks just like the old. Do you have an old kitty cat too?
Yes.
oh,
do you?
boy.
72.
72.
Wow.
We have a 77 at home.
Do you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Every single one of us has ridden it, and my nephews now have ridden it. My son, unfortunately, my dad told me this weekend, he goes, "Yeah, it's packed really way back there. You can't find parts for these things hardly anymore." Where my son's going to ride it too. So every one of us have ridden that thing. That's pretty cool.
That is cool.
All right. There's the Puma. Oh, look at that.
Oh, that's
Now
awesome.
we're talking.
Are those
Look at
Cougars?
those LT grays.
Those are LT grades. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. What is that? 86, 85 down to the bottom?
72 on the top.
Yep.
Through 81.
Wow.
So El Tigre was your sled of choice?
Pretty much.
Yeah. That is cool. And they all look really good.
And now this is a trophy that you said you had just came up with. And what is this for? Because it looks like tune pipes or something on there.
Yeah, we're going to do a loud pipe trophy.
Oh, boy.
And that bottom part of the trophy was actually one of Jordan's trophies from back in the kitty cat days. We just dismantled it, kind of made that out of it.
Repurpose. It's perfect.
Yes.
Repurpose.
That's perfect.
So we whipped that up last night, and
Man, you guys are multi-talented.
That is pretty cool.
Now, last year, Dave, what a great show. The one guy I know that had the enclosed trailer, he had he had that Polaris race sled, and he had some really nice
Yes,
stuff.
he
But
did. Yep.
did you have a favorite sled last year?
yeah, there was a 650 EXT there that I really liked.
I know which one you're
73.
talking about. Yeah.
Yes, that was really nice.
Did you go up to any of these sleds and be like, "Hey, is that for sale?"
No,
No.
it wasn't a buying day.
It wasn't. No. Okay. All right.
He probably just got back from Vegas or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
If there is a sled that catches your eye at a show like this, are you afraid to say, "Hey, this thing for sale"?
If it really caught my eye, yeah, I would ask.
Now, are you more the guy that would buy a sled and do a little work to it, fix it up, or would you rather have one that's ready to go?
I would rather have one that's ready to go, but price depends on
Sure.
things too.
Right. Yeah, that's the way my dad was too. Is that if it's got to take some work, let's put some work into it. If it's gonna be $200, let's just
Sometimes the parts aren't available. And
right.
You get one that's ready, and it's
That's pretty cool.
My last one I had, and we've talked about this before, I had the 71 Panther with a 634 in it, but I was told the price difference, if it had a Montana pipe on it, adds like $1,500 or whatever it is. Do you
We're
have any?
expensive over there.
Yeah, Montana. You have any sleds with the Montana pipes coming out of them?
I do not right now. I had a 71 Panther with a 760.
Oh, yeah.
And I traded that off for an EXT, I think.
How fun was that to try to start, that 760?
The motor was shot in it when I bought it.
Okay.
We found a brand new one on eBay. So we put it in there and oiled it up, never did run it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I know pulling that 634 back was like, when they give it a steel recoil rope,
Yes.
that that thing's got some compression, and they're not fun to start.
I pulled one. We have an old, I'm gonna say a cuss word here, but you guys just bear with me. An old Polaris at the house, and I pulled that thing 50 times just to get it started, just so I can give my son a ride one time. I tried the EXT first. That thing I wasn't pulling that. He has a Cougar. My dad has a Cougar there. I didn't want to. That's a big motor to pull, and I didn't have a battery to do the electric start on it. So I was like, I'm not going to sit here and pull this thing. So then there's a 400 Indy 96 Polaris Indy. I was like, well, I could pull that one. So I pulled that about 50 times just to give Parker a ride. Two laps around our house. We have a 8 acres paddock at home. So I just give him a little ride, and then that was enough of that. I throw that thing away. So
Yeah, it was so cold yesterday. I tried to start my Arctic Cat 4-wheeler, and it wouldn't turn it over fast enough. So I tried to pull start it.
oh my gosh, did you hurt yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the weirdest.
I got it started.
Yeah. Oh really?
But then I couldn't hardly get on it because I was hurting so bad. But I got the thing to start.
Jordan, do you have this love that your dad has for snowmobiles just as much?
Yeah. I mean, we grew up racing sleds. That's how we got kind of going racing.
Right.
Kitty cats and 120s. And then all throughout high school, the trail system used to go right past our house.
Oh wow.
So we would go out the shop, get right on the trail, and we go over to Hatton.
And that's gone now?
Yeah.
It is
That's gone
gone.
now.
Yeah, so I haven't rode for quite a few years. Used to go over to Pinehurst once a year, but I had my back surgery, and they kind of told me to be careful on the Snowcat, so I keep racing a sprint car. That makes sense.
Yeah, okay. I'm in the same boat.
That's
Yeah.
that's an easy trade. Yep, I got it.
So I haven't rode for a while. Super fun. I might ride Saturday to Brewski's quick and back, but we'll see what happens.
Well, I know your old man's trying to talk me into riding, and I'm hoping this back heals up
Right.
in time for that, because I'm really looking forward to it. Todd Truittson, by the way, watching the show, and again, we gave a shout out to Presley. Going to be running the Chili Bowl this year, which is really cool. Dave, this BuzzRun Snowmobile, $10 per sled. Registration 9 o'clock.
Yep.
Judging begins at 10. You're going to take the ride to Brewski's and Thompson, round 11 or round 1.
Yep.
How far of a ride is that from Reynolds to Brewski's?
5-6 miles.
Yeah, it's not very far.
Oh, so that won't take too terribly long.
No, I
but
know.
it looks pretty darn cool though if you're driving down the road and you see all these snowmobiles just in a line.
Yeah.
that is an awesome sight. Yeah,
And I know last year's ride wasn't as good as it could have been because of lack of snow.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't realize it's just they're not snowmobiles because you drive them on snow. You need snow, especially for these older sleds, for one thing, for lubrication and
Yep.
snow, not to mention on an older sled, it helps a little bit on the cush when you got a fat ass like mine and a big gut like mine. Awards and prizes at 5 o'clock. Now,
an
people
awesome trophy for the loudest one.
for the loudest one.
That's pretty cool.
Best original, restored, custom for the following categories: pre-70, 70 to 75, 76 to 80, 81 to 85, and 86 to 2000. You can see some of the pictures on the poster here from some of the sleds last year. Again, when you look at all these snowmobiles sitting there behind the church, all in grass, which was, and it's, I
Won't be
don't
that this
remember
year.
it. Yeah, I don't remember it being cold. I remember there was lack of snow, but I didn't realize how really little snow there was until I looked at some of these pictures and I went, wow, that's right. I don't even remember if I wore boots or not.
Well, we have more snow the 1st of December, like the first week of December, than we had all year last year.
Yeah.
I mean, so that thing is, obviously snow is going to make it a hell of a lot more fun too.
Oh yeah.
So
Now, this is a great way, if you haven't been to the Beehive since the new ownership group took over. You guys have done a lot of work in this bar. I mean, remodeling and the whole bit. But what can somebody expect, Jordan, if they're going to be there this weekend and they've never been to the Beehive? What can they expect when they walk into this place? Because it's a cool place.
You have a lot of fun. I know that. Yeah, like you said, we renovated almost everything. So
it looks amazing in there.
It's been a year now. It's still hanging in there. There's some tough spots, but it's a bar. So I don't know. So.
We did get a text about you regarding racing. Let's see. This is from Brendan. Jordan, what's your favorite memory racing?
I figured this question would come today. And I don't have an answer.
Pick both that you've raced, snowmobile and sprints.
Snowmobile would probably be, we won the mini I-500.
Oh.
At Thief River Falls, I think. I don't remember what year, but that was on our 120 Snowcats, and it was like a mile long, I think the track was.
Yeah.
And you had to do a fuel stop and all this fun stuff. And
Was this the casino deal
Yes.
out there? Okay.
I think it was 2005.
Okay.
Yeah.
Won that, and I remember the trophy was bigger than me, I think.
Yeah, I had to help him carry the trophy off the stage. It was taller than.
Oh,
he
that's
was.
cool.
No kidding.
Yeah.
That's cool.
He got first. And my daughter got fifth. So
Oh, wow.
it was a fun day.
Oh, wow.
So when it was all said and
Action-packed.
done, did you kind of do this to the sister? Your trophy's way smaller than mine. Oh wait, you didn't even get one.
Right. Yeah. Now she beat me quite a bit too. So,
Yeah.
sprint car racing, we've got 2 wins. Those are really fun. Going down to South Dakota with family and friends and hanging out down there is always a good time. It's all been fun, I guess. My first win is probably one that it'll never be topped, I guess.
And you know, it's funny because winning a sprint car race around here is not an easy task. There's a group of 10 guys that could win any night, 15 guys that could win any night, unless you're, Austin Pierce racing at River City Speedway. That's kind of a no-brainer. But when you think you get that first win, you think, okay, it's going to be easier from now on. We got the first one under our belt, but that's like the least farthest from the truth, isn't it?
Yeah. We won in 2014. That was my first full year racing, I guess, in Greenbush. That was a night. We got there and it was pouring and hailing, and we didn't even unload the car, and we're getting ready to leave. And I remember the promoter came around and said, "Yep, we're gonna start dragging the pits here, and we'll be doing hot laps as soon as possible." Well, hot laps were at 9:30, 10 o'clock, I think. So,
Oh, wow.
track was super heavy that night, and we kind of lucked out and started on the front row. So I think I ran second most of the race, and the leader had problems. So kind of lucked out there, but I guess that's
Win's
one
a win.
time I did get the luck on my side.
Mm-hmm.
And then 2017, we won in Jamestown. So that was a 3-year break, and here we are going into 22. It's been 5 years. So maybe we're doing like a 3, 4, 5 break deal.
That's could be.
That's it. That's what it was.
Don't want to win too much, and
Yeah, you don't want to. Yeah.
I don't want to,
Then it'd have to get really serious.
people, then everything changes.
really
Then everything changes.
It was a year ago this time. Heather just texted. It was raining and 40 degrees when they left to go to Arizona for the Wild West Shootout last year at this time.
Yep.
I remember that now. We had a little bit of rain right before this BuzzRun.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
And you're sitting there thinking, okay, we got a snowmobile gig coming up this weekend, and it's freaking raining in January.
Yeah.
Did we even get some like thunder and lightning? I think we did a little bit last
Probably.
year in January.
Ain't gonna happen this year, but
Yeah, and now you look at it this year with all the global warming and everything.
Yeah. El Nino. Yeah. Nino.
The cars are all ready for sprint car racing this year.
For the most part.
Schedule for the most part. You're still waiting on a car and everything, but you gonna run as much, not as much, more this coming year?
I like how he looked at his dad. What do you think? Should I answer
how much
this
do you want to
one?
be in the shop, Dad? No, I think we'll probably be kind of right where we were last year, somewhere in there.
All right. Got a question for Dave from Brad. Ask Dave if he's ever hot lapped the car. You ever hot lapped that sprint car?
I have.
What'd you think?
It was great.
Yeah? You ever get the itch?
Yeah, I actually raced a car back in the day.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I guess sprint car?
Yeah, I drove Mike Dobmeyer's car one night.
Okay.
That's where this madness all started, I believe.
Yeah. Was he doing the double duty with Bennett back then, or was that just Mike?
I think Mike was on his own at that time.
Okay.
And he was off to a meeting and just did a few laps for points. And
Yeah?
it was great.
Oh, I bet it would be. I bet it would be so
Johnny
much
Schatz
fun.
was just starting back then.
Yeah? Did you beat him?
No, he beat me, but I don't remember if he lapped me or not. But
Okay.
I finished the race.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's right. There you go.
I remember back in the day, it was because Bennett and Mike were doing kind of switching off a little bit there, but Bennett Bolduc was back home here last summer and got to spend some time with him. I helped him a little bit. I'd go to the races with him once in a while, but what a great guy. Great memories.
Yeah.
What time do you expect sleds to start showing up?
Probably at 8 o'clock, 8:30, somewhere in there.
So what is the key? I mean, I've done enough car show gigs and remotes and stuff. You know what they do to their cars to make them look good. I mean, they pretty them all up. They put mirrors underneath them and lights and all this kind of stuff. But it almost gets to that point with some of these snowmobile guys too that go to these shows.
Oh yeah. The guys that restore them top notch are just like the top notch cars. You know, they put
Right.
the best money into them, and
So
they look great.
are you
Yeah.
a believer of, I mean, I know what some of these guys have into their machines, but I'm also one of those guys, you know what, this is really cool. I know you got a lot of money into it, but I want to see it drive. And a lot of these guys won't even start these machines.
Right.
You know, well, have you ever ran it? How's it run? I don't know. I've never started it, but I show it.
Right.
With you, would you just as soon you can ride that thing to the show, or are you a guy that just wheels it out for the show and wheels it back into a trailer?
Mine, I ride all mine. I don't have one that nice.
'Kay.
So that's not.
What
my
if you
deal.
did?
If I did, I would not ride it.
Right.
You have that much money into it, and it's that
Sure,
nice.
sure.
Yeah,
Right.
I'd
Were
be
you-
the same way.
Yeah. Were you ever into the ice ovals? You know, because some of those twin trackers and some of the Formula Ones, I think they were called back then, or Formula Ones. My favorite time of racing, it was my favorite type of racing was the ice ovals. But that one Polaris comes to my mind last year. But the Formula Ones, the twin trackers and stuff, back when you had, you know, Arctic Cat, you had Scorpion, Polaris, Skidoo, Yamaha, all running. Moto Ski also had some. But were you ever into the ice oval stuff?
I watched them. You know, they used to be in Grand Forks here and different places. Yeah, I've been to some of them races.
Okay.
Wow.
Do you ever remember the old Viking Land Chalet between Crookston and Gently?
No.
They used to run ice ovals there. That's
Okay.
kind of where I got my start. I used to live just down the road from them. They
Right.
sold Viking snowmobiles there, and it was a bar, restaurant. And I remember one time watching Jimmy Jensen. He was a singer doing the Viking snowmobile song. And if you guys have never heard of it, it's pretty cool. I should have tried to dig it up. It's, look at that, a Viking snowmobile. It's pretty cool. Bounce on the seat about 4 or 5 feet. Oh, yeah. With a Norwegian accent. What's your name? Jimmy Jensen.
Yeah, wow.
This BuzzRun, I mean, it was huge last year. I know it'll be big this year, but you guys are doing stuff all year long. I know we were up there this summer. Was it maybe your 1 year anniversary? I can't remember what the big
Grand opening.
The grand opening.
Yeah.
Yeah, that outdoor going on.
Yeah, live music, great band. I'm guessing Reynolds hasn't seen a lot of this in the past few years.
Yeah, we're trying to do something, you know, a few times a month to draw people out.
You
but
got a coyote hunt coming up too, don't you?
We do. Yeah, our January is kind of crazy. Last week we had our New Year's Day party. That was on Saturday, so that was fun. This weekend we have the Vintage Snowcat show, and then next weekend's the coyote hunt. We get the 22nd off, and then the 29th is the NOSA banquet. So
Right.
then February, we bring in a comedian, magician that first weekend. And then the second weekend is Super Bowl, and we have a big dart tournament out there.
Holy cow.
So when you have all this stuff going on, don't you ever wish, do you ever think to yourself, I'm the boss, I'm going to go party at this thing, but no, I got to work.
Yeah, no.
Why is Dave laughing?
Nope.
It's fun to be there working, and you get to see people, and I don't know, it's kind of just a fun job, I guess.
So have you had to tweak your personality by any means? Because you're a pretty outgoing guy, and I'm guessing you haven't. But do you have to find yourself as Jordan Adams, the social butterfly now, since you're behind the bar?
Yeah.
Which is definitely not him.
Some days it's not. It's hard, but that's people come into the bar most of the time to talk and chat. So you got to have the personality for it.
Yeah, you got to be Dr. Phil.
Yeah, are you like Jordan Adams, licensed therapist now?
No, I don't help with that. So I'm not helping with that.
Yeah. I couldn't imagine.
Oh my God.
Because when you're drunk, you never talk.
Never.
A poor bartender, if I was having a bad day and I was drunk and I walked into the bar, I'd hate to be him.
Really?
Because he's going to hear it. He's going to hear all about it.
Oh.
Over and over again.
I just tune you out. Yeah, sounds good.
Yep. Need another one?
Yep. The same story you hear a few times.
Yeah.
Sometimes it gets tweaked a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little.
Yeah, Gene, we already heard that one, Gene. Yeah, we know. Yeah, I've been there.
I don't know what the weather's supposed to be like. Anybody know this weekend? It's supposed to warm
Cold.
up, isn't
20s.
it?
No.
20.
Oh, it's
20's
supposed to turn.
above.
It's supposed to get like a little shot of snow on Friday night,
Yep.
like maybe a trace to 2 inches, they said, and then 20s, and then it's like I think Tuesdays was like 32 or 30.
Oh,
something.
wow. Above.
Above.
It's gonna be a great day.
Oh,
That's
gosh.
perfect for that.
I can't
don't think
wait.
Jordan's looking right now. I don't think there's much for wind either, is there? For Saturday?
Saturday's a little breezy, but it's high of 16, and then Sunday the high is -10. So
Oh,
we're
God.
really lucky.
We got lucky.
Yeah, I'll take that.
John says, first off, Chad, was good to see you yesterday and good conversation as always. And second, Adam, such a great family. Glad the Hive is well. Good luck, 2022. How about that?
All right, man. That's cool.
Sharon, great to see you, Dave and Jordan. Yeah. Glad you guys made it in.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, guys.
We are looking forward to being there. GFBS will be there again Saturday. And
Nice.
then NOSA Banquet, which is kind of cool. The NLRA Banquet was out of the Beehive. The NOSA Banquet's coming up. Chad was at the NLRA one. I'm going to be emceeing the NOSA Banquet. But how cool is it to get all the guys together for something like this?
It was fun. Chad and I talked, and I was like, I know quite a few of these guys, but some of them I have no idea who they are.
Well, and we were saying how, and I said, and I know all these guys. You do, but I know them by their car.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know them by by who they are. Mm-hmm. Obviously, and no offense to anybody, if I say I don't want to piss anybody off, but if you come talk to me, then I know who you are.
Right.
Right. Or if I'm walking through the pits and I come in and talk to, like I talk to Jordan or whoever through the pits, I know who you are. But if you're parked off where I don't usually walk by or nothing, I don't see you, I know your car, I don't know you. But that's.
And when we get that here doing the Dirty Thursday show, we had a couple of Lightning Sprint guys in last week, Paul and Wesley, and I know Paul. Wesley Van Drunen could have walked up to me and I would have had no clue.
I wouldn't have known either
who
of
this
them.
guy was,
Yeah.
unless he had his fire suit on and his helmet and was sitting in his car.
Right.
And he might get an idea, but if you ran into him in the street, I'd have no idea.
Right. It was funny. I was just playing a joke with Jordan, like, how many people can I think I can answer here? We're going back and forth. Like, I know all. He goes, I know all those guys. I'm like, okay. I got 7. I know about 7.
Yeah. Okay, let's do this. Who can drink better and more, the sprint car guys or the late model guys?
I can't answer that one.
Yeah, we'll leave that one.
I can't answer it. I know, but I'm going to leave that one out.
Yeah. They're both a great group of people.
Yeah.
There we go.
Fun guys, for sure.
Yeah,
Fun
it was a
gals.
good time. I mean, a lot of drunks already were there. That was fun. I was joking with them a lot. I made one mom turn so bright red that I'm pretty sure that she matched her shirt. So that was pretty fun. No, it was a good time.
Good.
You'll have fun. That's all. They're all. That's
Yeah.
cool. I might
Billy-
show up. I don't know. I might show up and sit
it.
back.
May
and
as well.
I might just harass you the whole
You
time.
ride with us.
Just yell at you
I'll
as
be
you're talking.
Hey, I could be your DD.
Other way, yeah. I don't trust that. No.
Billy says, hello, John, and everyone who wished it was race day tomorrow at the bull ring. Yeah, I
We
wish
all
it was
do.
too. And by the way, I do want to check out the hat here if you're wondering. Like that.
Yeah, I
there,
like it.
Turn
It's
it that
cool.
way. There we go.
I like it.
Not only do we have one up the wall, but we've got one on my head today, too.
There you go.
BuzzRun again. It is this Saturday in Reynolds.
Get geared up for it, people. It's going to be a beautiful day.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
You guys, thanks for coming in. We're looking so forward to going to this thing. We'll be there probably around 11. By any chance you got in mind what you want me to ride yet?
Probably 80 LT Gray.
Okay. Think my little wife will fit on there with me? We'll
Possibly.
see. Okay.
You just snuggle up.
Yeah. I was going to say something, but I'm going to leave it out. All right. Thank you guys so much. You guys, good luck this week and have a good time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Always fun talking to the Adams boys, no doubt about it. Jordan, of course, the driver of the number 20A Outlaw Sprint car. Sponsored by Home of Economy. Love those guys. And, of course, Dad Dave is here, and all part of the Beehive in Reynolds. Don't forget the BuzzRun Vintage Snowmobile ride going on this weekend with the Valley Drift Riders. And, of course, the Beehive. Registration starts at 9 o'clock. So if you've got some vintage sleds, go on in. You know what? Even if you don't have a vintage sled, ride it there. Be part of the group. Be part of the fun. There's your shout out going out to Mark Dobmeyer. Get those snow scoots loaded up on the trailer and you can ride along with. This is going to be a blast. A big shout out going out to Rumors Sports Bar and Casino for bringing you our Dirty Thursday today. They're on board every Thursday. Love the place. You want to go watch some UND Fighting Hawks hockey this weekend? Do it. This place is covered with wall-to-wall TVs. Home of the world-famous beer tower. Maybe you want to do a little gambling. Maybe you want to do some charitable gambling. Maybe you want to play bingo. Maybe you want to bet on the horses. You can do it all. They've got lunch and dinner specials. They've got their $6 express lunch. Not to mention the company in Rumors. It's pretty cool. BT, Dave, all the guys, all of them. They're all just great guys there. Stop in and check out for yourself. Rumors Sports Bar Casino. Let's see. Midwest Pixel Pros comes up at 1 o'clock today, and I believe we're going to be racing on the show today, so I'm going to stay and play along with these guys. Tonight at 6:30, the Best Forking Sports Arena show is back. Make sure you check that out. And most important, remember to like, share, tag, and follow us. Hit that notification bell on your smartphone and become a patron of Podbean to qualify for all sorts of giveaways that we've got coming up. Man, we love the Grand Cities. It's an awesomely cool place. Grand Forks' best source is giving it an identity again.